Swadika, and thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. You're with me, Tra Chirakalsan. Now, with less than a month to go before the general election, Thailand's Election Commission assures that all overseas ballots will be safely delivered back to Thailand in time for the official count. The Election Commission, or EC, says it is working with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Thailand Post, and the Royal Thai Police to ensure smooth and secure overseas voting for both the general election and the referendum. Thai citizens abroad can cast their votes between January 19th and 30th, either at polling stations, through mobile units, or by mail, depending on how they registered. All overseas ballots for the parliamentary election will be sent back to Thailand, delivered to election officials in all 400 constituencies, and counted on February 8th. Referendum ballots, meanwhile, will be counted overseas at Thai embassies, consulates, or designated locations, starting after voting closes in Thailand at 5 p.m. on February 8th and completed within 48 hours. The EC says strict transport and security measures are in place to guarantee ballots arrive on time and maintain transparency. Overseas voters are urged to follow instructions from their local embassies or consulates, and more details are available via embassies, the EC website, or the 1444 hotline. Restoring confidence in Thailand's capital market has become a major challenge as the Securities Exchange Commission, or SEC, unveils its 3-year strategic plan focusing on tougher law enforcement and stronger measures against financial and online crime. The SEC says a new securities bureau will be set up by mid-year to strengthen oversight of securities firms. New rules will improve credit disclosure in stock trading and speed up legal action against repeat offenders. It says market manipulation in the past caused heavy losses and damaged confidence. In 2025 alone, the SEC took legal action in 170 cases. The SEC is also stepping up efforts against online financial crime, suspending over 47,000 mule accounts linked to crypto transactions, blocking scam-related social media accounts, and working more closely with digital platforms. Looking ahead, it plans to enforce the travel rule for digital asset transfers to prevent money laundering. It is also drafting regulations to support crypto ETFs and studying trust-based crypto ETFs. To combat money laundering, the SEC is also working closely with the Anti-Money Laundering Office and police and the Department of Special Investigation, applying strict legal measures to protect the integrity of Thailand's capital market.
สำนักงานมั่นใจนะคะแต่ไม่เคยเปิดเผยนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นแล้วท่านไปดูว่าการบังคับใช้กฎหมายของเรามันดีขึ้นจริงไหมนะคะเรายืนยันด้วยสถิติเราไม่ได้ใช้ด้วยความเชื่อนะคะเรายืนยันด้วยสถิติงั้นในการจัดการกับเรื่องของตัวพวกทุนเทาเนี่ยเน้นเชื่อว่าเราไม่ต้องใช้คำว่าเราไม่ทนเราไม่ยอมสำนักงานกลต.ก็ไม่อยากเห็นการใช้ตลาดทุนเนี่ยโดยเฉพาะตลาดทุนไทยตัวสินทรัพย์ดิจิทัลเนี่ยเป็นในเรื่องของการสนับสนุนในเรื่องของการทำผิดกฎหมายนะคะงั้นทุกหน่วยงานก็ถือกฎหมายของแต่ละกฎของตนนะคะอย่างไรก็ตามในสิ่งที่กฎหมายแต่ละคนถือการบังคับใช้กฎหมายมีจุดมุ่งหมายเดียวกันก็คือเราไม่น่าจะเห็นการใช้นะคะสิ่งเหล่านี้เนี่ยมาอำนวยนะคะให้เกิดการกระทำการผิดกฎหมาย
Air quality is set to deteriorate further this weekend as PM 2.5 dust levels remain above safety standards in Bangkok and many provinces, posing growing health risks to the public. The Air Pollution Problem Communications Center reports that PM 2.5 concentrations have surpassed safe limits in multiple areas, such as Bangkok, Pathum Thani, Nonthaburi, Nakhon Pathom, Samut Sakhon, Phitsanulok, Saratburi, Ang Thong, Ubon Ratchathani, andศรีสะเกษ. Authorities warn that pollution levels are likely to rise further on January 24th and 25th, especially in Bangkok and its metropolitan area, as well as in the central, northern, northeastern, and eastern regions. Meanwhile, the Bangkok Air Quality Information Center reported that several districts recorded PM 2.5 levels that are beginning to affect health. Chatuchak District registered the highest level at 46.7 micrograms per cubic meter, followed by Pathumwan at 45.9 and Lat Krabang at 44.4. Officials advise residents, especially children, the elderly, and those with respiratory conditions to limit outdoor activities, wear protective masks, and closely monitor air quality updates as pollution levels continue to worsen. Thailand is facing a deepening environmental crisis, with air pollution and climate change now affecting daily life for most of the population. A new report by the Thailand Environment Institute shows the impact is both widespread and severe. The 2025 Thailand Environmental Situation Report said the year 2026 marks a critical point as Thailand and the world face three interconnected environmental crises. First is the climate change crisis driven by greenhouse gas emissions, which continues to raise global temperatures. In Thailand, this has resulted in more extreme weather, including floods and droughts, with severe flooding in the southern region. Second is the biodiversity crisis caused by invasive alien species that threaten ecosystems and food security, such as the spread of the black-chinned tilapia. And third is the pollution crisis, including hazardous PM 2.5 dust, massive volumes of waste, and microplastics that are now contaminating the food chain. The Thailand Environment Institute also surveyed more than 1,000 people nationwide on environmental concerns. The results show that air pollution, especially PM 2.5, is the top concern at 42%. This is followed by climate change at 22% and waste and garbage management at 15%. The public is calling on the government to urgently push forward three major policies: the enactment of Clean Air Act, integrated water management to cope with climate change, and comprehensive zero-waste waste management.
กรณีเราสำรวจนะครับกับประกอบกับ PM 2.5 เนาะประชาชนให้ความสำคัญอย่างหนึ่งคือรัฐพรรคการเมืองที่เข้ามาเป็นรัฐบาลจะต้องขับเคลื่อนเรื่องของพรบอากาศสะอาดจัดการน้ำให้เป็นระบบนะครับเรื่องของการจัดการขยะเช่นเดียวกันที่เป็นวาระแห่งชาติก็ขอให้มันเกิดในไวๆนะฮะชาตินี้นะฮะได้อย่างไรนะครับซึ่งเรื่องนี้ผมว่าต้องมองให้ออกบางทีสิ่งแวดล้อมไม่ได้เป็นภาระที่เราจะทำนะเป็นส่วนที่จะเสริมให้เรามีความเป็นอยู่ที่ดีขึ้นนะครับแล้วก็สามารถที่ค้าขายกับต่างประเทศได้ดีขึ้นมีรายได้ที่สูงขึ้นซึ่งตรงนี้ก็เป็นสิ่งที่ภาครัฐจะต้องทำความเข้าใจนะครับ
And ending with good news from the Andaman Sea, 51 green sea turtle hatchlings have successfully emerged on SIMILAN Island, marking a hopeful sign for marine conservation in southern Thailand. Phang Nga Province is celebrating the arrival of new life as 51 green sea turtle hatchlings have emerged from their nests at Muka SIMILAN National Park. Park officials say the hatchlings are now 3 days old and hatch on January 16th. They came from a nest laid by a mother turtle named Saifun, who came ashore on Got Miang Beach on November 10th last year. A total of 62 eggs were laid and 51 successfully hatched. The success rate is considered higher than average, reflecting the effectiveness of conservation measures in the area. Officials closely monitored the nest from the first day. They implemented strict protection measures, including controlling artificial lighting along the beach and limiting tourist activities to minimize disturbance to both the mother turtle and the hatchlings. Green sea turtles are known for returning to the same beach where they were born to lay their eggs. Female turtles typically take 20 to 30 years to reach maturity, meaning these hatchlings could return to the area again in 2 or 3 decades if they survive the many challenges in the ocean. Park authorities say the successful hatching is a strong sign that sustained conservation efforts are helping to protect rare marine life in the Andaman Sea. And that wraps up our morning news report. Stay updated with the latest developments and more stories. Simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีค่ะ